Book your seat for the Champions League as City face the holders Bayern Munich. Tickets are available online at mcfc.co.uk/tickets or over the phone by calling 0161 444 1894.
Well, you were very impressive against Newcastle in the first game of the season and against United on Sunday. Is the challenge for this team now to show those levels of intensity in the sort of more run-of-the-mill sort of games, the less high-profile games week in, week out?
Well, every team that wants to win something must demonstrate every week the intensity, the quality, and the spirit that we have here in this team. If you think that just with quality you are going to win, I think you make a great mistake. So I hope that the team will continue trying to win every game we play, but it's not easy. Yeah. I always hear that the Premier League is very, very similar. All the teams are not much different as in another league. So we'll try to win every game, but it's not easy. We are not going to win 4 or 5 goals every game.
You've got the talent in your team, but is it a mental thing going into games against teams at the lesser end of the table to know, because your players are going to raise their game against Manchester United because it's such a huge game against your big rivals. Is it a mental thing to make sure that they have that same approach against the lesser teams?
Well, after we won Manchester United, it's very easy to say that I know that we are going to win. It's not so easy. It's Manchester United. I think it's very important for the team to win all derbies or important games, but also we are trying to improve our mentality, the way we play, our performance in every game. So we know exactly that, as I just said, if we want to win something, we need to play every game with the exactly concentration, exactly intensity, and then our quality maybe will make a small difference, not a very big difference.
Just back on Micah, Manuel, have you told him that you don't see him as a centre-half, that he must be a right-back? Because he started his career as a centre-half here.
Who, pardon? Who?
Micah Richards. Have you told him you just see him as a right-back?
I was speaking with all the players, and Micah Richards know what I think about him.
Mm-hmm. Because you just think he's not a centre-half, you don't think he has the qualities?
No, I'm not talking about quality, I am talking about options. I think in options as a central back we have 4. For 2 players we have 4 players. As a right back we have just 2 players, Zabaleta and Micah Richards. So I think it's the best way where he can play, it's the best useful for us.
I understand.
Well, the win on Sunday was obviously very important for the fans. Have you noticed a kind of buzz about the place? Have you noticed optimism and a good response from the fans this week?
Yes, of course. I think one of the most important things that I told the players before we played was that we cannot fail to the fans. And we know how important for the fans is to win here and more at home. Then after the match, of course, we can see the fans everywhere, how happy they were.
What did you do Sunday night? Did you celebrate?
Sunday night? I don't remember.
Nasri has been very impressive in the last 2 games for you. Last season, he got quite a lot of criticism from Mancini, who said he's got all this talent, but he doesn't show it enough in the games. Is the challenge for Nasri this season to show that he can deliver over the course of a full year? Because he's obviously got the ability.
Well, I always have the same answer for the same question. I don't talk about what happened in the past. I think that for the moment, in this moment, Nasri is playing very, very well. I also talk often with him because I know how much he can do as a big player. So his performance I am always evaluating, and he knows that he must play the way I know he can do it. And if he doesn't do it, well, maybe we have another choices. But Nasri, I think he's absolutely committed with the team, with me, with all the other players. So we hope we will see a great Nasri the whole year.
What do you see his best assets, his main strengths as being?
Pardon, I don't
What do you
understand.
see his main strengths as a player being? What's Nasri's main strengths as a player?
Well, I think he's a player that has a great quality, technical quality, and he works the game a lot. It's not only just in the last 25 meters. He's running and back also. He's recuperating balls, and he makes. He's a very creative player.